Hey guys, what's up? Finally got my new computer all set up, and this is gonna be the first video I'm doing with it. I'm not sure what the quality's gonna be like. It should be pretty good. I really like my new setup. I mean, it's so much better than my old one. Except the only thing, the components conflicted with xsplit, so I'm gonna be switching it up. I'm recording with ffsplit and using dxtorry to get the games in here, so it should show up okay, but I'm not really sure. I've never used it before, but yeah. So I'm back, and I'm going to be doing a Jungle Buy guide, and I think I'm going to be doing a lot of Season 3 guides now that I finally got this working. But anyways, without further ado, I will go on to the items that you're going to be getting with Buy. Okay, so first off, this shop is a little bit different than the ones I was using before, but I'll kind of discuss your six main items rather than the entire build the whole way through. But basically, you're going to start off with machete and 5 pots, and then quickly from this, you're going to be building a phage and a brutalizer and a vampiric scepter. So because all of these items are going to turn into ones that you're going to want to build, and if you want to. This is something that I've been doing on pretty much everybody with mana, but if you want, you can get a Philosopher's Stone immediately as soon as you get 700 gold. This is kind of your choice if you want to do this. I've been doing it kind of to test it out. Now that um, you can just turn the Philosopher's Stone into Elysius Miracle, and that just disappears. Like, it just becomes a permanent buff after you gain 3 levels with it. So I've been getting that because I'll usually get this at like level 15 or something like that, and then you just have basically a free item, which is pretty awesome actually. But so you can get that if you want to. I have been. So you'll get your Philosopher's Stone, you'll get a Phage, you'll get a Brutalizer, you'll get your basic boots, and you'll get a Vampiric Scepter. Um, Now this is because, and I'll kind of just go through the core items that you're going to be using now, and I always have like 4 is the core, and then you have +2 to choose. Um, I find that's usually it's usually a pretty good ballpark to give because I don't know, like everyone's kind of have those critical items. So starting off here, um, as soon as you get those kind of essential items, you will be building a frozen mallet, and then followed up by a black cleaver and bloodthirster. You could switch the order of these two up if you want, like just to get your stacks for bloodthirster faster. It's really up to you. So between your boots and these 3 items, these are pretty much going to be your core. Boots, as I always say, like especially now that a lot of things have tenacity on it, if you want, you can. I don't know. You kind of should get boots to suit whatever you need. Like if you need the tenacity, you can grab it. But if you want the speed, it's good on her. Attack speed's good on her because of her. I think W is the one that's her passive. But anyways, yeah. So those would be like your core items. Now after that, if you want, you could go ahead and grab a Zephyr if you want. I feel like this would be a pretty good item on her for the attack speed and the 20 attack damage. Um, because you could go ahead and get Zephyr as well as Phantom Dancer if you wanted to, as your 2 extra weapons. If you really want to go really offensive, it give you a lot of attack speed and a lot of movement speed, so you'd be really good at just like basically chasing people down, which she is actually quite good at. If you wanted to go and get something a bit more defensive, um, like one item I would say would be to get Runic Bulwark, but usually the support gets that. Um, in most cases, or someone else other than the jungler usually gets this piece, like be it the tank or the support. So you could get that for a defensive piece, and if you want to get like an offensive defensive piece, you could get Mob Malmortis. I don't find the first passive to be that great, but the lifeline passive is pretty strong on it. The only thing I don't like is that you can't really control it, I guess. I mean, it saves your life, right? But yeah, I don't know. You just can't control it. Like if it was just like you're guaranteed gonna die anyways, it would still pop and use the cooldown. Um, so I would say that's pretty much your setup for items. Like you could get a Zephyr and a Phantom Dancer for your extra two if you want to be offensive, or Mob Mal Mortis and Runic Bulwark if you want. Um, that's pretty much what you're going to want, or you could switch up of the last two items. But that's pretty much your essential items right there. Um, so her moves are her passive is Blast Shield. She charges the shield over time. The cooldown decreases with level, um, and the shield is activated by using an ability that isn't denting blows. So this is just a passive. So you have Vault Breaker. This is where she initially casts it, and it increases the charging distance that she'll do, um, and she gets slowed a bit. And then when you cast it again, is when you launch yourself at someone, and if you hit them, they kind of get a little like it seems like they get a little bit of a knockup um, when you do hit them. And this is excessive force. This is probably her move that I get up first. Um, to be honest. It's pretty awesome. You get two charges, and after you or when you use it, you basically just do a ton of AOE damage, and it's really strong. This so far, I've been upgrading this first, and then this, and then denting blows last, and then obviously assault and battery when you can. And assault and battery is B runs up or by runs down an enemy knocking aside anyone in the way. When she reaches her target, she knocks it into the air, jumps after it, and slams it back into the ground. Um, this can be really nice on her because between Vault Breaker, her ulti, and a flash, you can really chase people down. Like if someone's about to get away with like no health, you can really cover some ground between those three moves. And I mean, you're popping a lot, but if it's like to kill someone that's on a killing spree or something, you can really chase people down. So there's her moves. The ruins that I've been using on her are just my typical AD jungle ruins, which is armor penetration, marks, and then armor seals and um, magic resist glyphs, and then three greater health quintessences. You could switch this up if you want. You could get attack speed or a movement speed, but I find these are just the best. Like because they're pretty. I don't know. They're pretty all-encompassing. Like the magic resist per level is great. The armor pen's great, and the armor is pretty much a guarantee for the jungle. And the new or the new the health quints make her pretty beefy early on. Now for masteries, I did. It's debatable. I use my just my typical 80 jungle. Uh, my 80 jungle masters with attack speed, deadliness, armor pen. The main things just being butcher, uh, bladed armor, hardiness, runic affinity, and I did take. See, this is where it comes in. You could kind of trade this out. I got lifesteal and spell vamp. Um, I kind of feel like it gives her a bit of health early on, but if you wanted like the defense tree is really strong. So if you want, you could take this out and you could take these out and pump it into this, and eventually get on yielding. So you could kind of fool around with the stuff in the support tree. You could even fool around with this if you wanted to, but I'd just make sure that you get butcher first and foremost. If you really wanted to switch it up for masteries, you could get something more along the lines of this. This would be like a pure tanky kind of setup. Um, so you would have you'd be less affected by slows. You'd have a bit more armor, reduce damage from taking critical strikes. Now I made this for an all-out tank, but you could switch this, you know, for defender maybe if you wanted to. And then when it comes to spells, you're typically just going to be taking smite and flash. For laning, you'd be taking. They're pretty typical. You take exhaust or ignite. You could take teleport on her, if only just to get back to your turret faster when you die, or to go and grab items really quick and come back or something. But I don't really like. She's not crazy at really defending turrets or anything. So yeah, so that's pretty much everything. And now I'm just going to show some gameplay that I had when I was playing with her. So I'm going to close this. I probably don't even have to. And put, oh, I think, give me 1 sec here. So I think I have to switch and then do this. I think that should work. And now I'm just going to turn the sound on. Alright, here we go. And I'm not sure if this will flicker or not. And if I do kind of tab alt out, then it could just be me checking to see if this is recording. I could just throw on the DX Tory, and I should do that anyways. This could just be a little bit annoying, but I am going to do it just because I don't want to be screwing up something. Okay, so checking this back open, and I think it's recording.
30 seconds
Oh,
until minions
oh no,
spawn.
no. So I think, yeah, it's not going to show me, of course. Horrible. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Whoa! It's crazy. I'm not sure what's going on here. Yeah, I can close this. Alright, give me a sec here. Close. Oh no, I think it's just gone crazy. Come on. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh no, Nexus Mod Manager. Why are you here? This is no good. You're all ganging up on me. Oh no, don't ruin my video, Nexus Mod Manager. Okay, so I think this should work now. Maybe gonna work for me. It should be recording. Oh man, I might have to do this all over again. That's what I'm doing.